Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nene and this is Nene Vlogs. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, thank you so much for clicking on my video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate every one of you. So in today's video, you already know by the title, I have a special guest and I am very excited to film. So before you ask me where all my children's are, we succeeded in putting them to bed, and even though one is awake right now, but yeah, he's a good boy. But the others are taking a nap, so we decided to do this video and I'm so excited. I joined me and I can't wait to introduce him to you. Let's get on to this video.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Ta-da! Do you know who that is? It's my baby, my very first baby, my sweetie pie. Alright guys, this is my husband. Let me allow him introduce himself.
Okay, my name is Essie. My colleagues call me Peter, right?
I'm not your colleague.
I think they do.
Okay.
But my name is Essie. Essie Vireri means what's my name again, sir?
Am I the one that gave you the name?
I think my name means gift. Yeah, gift.
The meaning of his name is very special gift. He's special to me. I'm sure he's special to everybody that has come across him because he's such a sweet man. So thank you so much for coming on my channel today. I am excited and I hope you are.
I am. Even if I was first down here.
True. Anyway guys, I didn't foresee more. It's just we didn't see any movie to watch, so I was like, why don't we just do this? Like, you're at home today, let us do it, you know. I didn't foresee. Anyway, so we are doing this couple tag, and with us we cameled our wine cups, and yes, we're going to be drinking. Am I supposed to be giving you wine, or is you that will be giving me wine?
I'm in your channel now, so
I'm serving you.
You have to serve me now.
Okay.
I'm a guest on your channel, so you have to serve me, right?
Anyway, shall I know for your glass cup? No, Nana, me go put for you. Yeah.
It's okay, thank you.
This is non-alcoholic. We don't drink. We don't. And we also have our plate of chain and granite. Epic Nigerian snack. Like, if I'm not Nigerian, if I'm not eating chin, am I even Nigerian? Anyway, so I'm gonna sip small. Where's your phone, honey? I'm going to be using. So I found on the internet a couple tag question, and I believe I found up to 20 questions. I don't know if we're going to be doing up to 20 questions, but we're going to answer the ones that are interesting enough for us to share. Okay, all right. So I haven't shared the questions with him. I am literally just pulling it up here on my phone, and I'm going to be asking him the questions right away. So the questions are for both of us. He will answer his and I'll answer mine.
So we're going to do like ready, set, go kind of thing now.
No. You should be ready, set,
to get
go.
in the mood now, the groove of things. You know?
Okay. No, ready, set, go.
Okay.
The first question Where and when did we first meet?
Where and when? I've been in Lagos now. 2009. But we don't meet. We don't know till.
You
that's
got it though. High five.
that's how many years now? That's
Wow, that's like
11
years. Woo! Funny how time
Wow.
flies.
I've not changed one bit too.
I haven't.
Hmm.
I mean,
For your mind.
I think I have, man. I wasn't this
No,
robot now.
you,
was
you
really
have.
skinny.
You were really skinny. Not skinny. You were slim. You were slim, beautiful. Now you're not slim but beautiful.
I've added more fletch.
Let's just say after 3.
I mean, what do I expect after 3?
After 3. You
Hefty.
still look good. I mean,
Thank you.
take
baby.
away. Let me stop there.
Yes, thank you. This guy. Okay. Oh. So yes, we met in Lagos, and we met in 2009. Don't worry, we're going to make a dedicated video how we met. It's a very funny story. Like, guys, it's funny. I will leave it like that. I will leave it at that. And yeah, let's just go into the second question. So the second question is, where was our first date?
Our first date. Well, for me, our first date was I think we went to Silverbird Galleria, right?
Is that your final answer?
Well, my definition of a date is, I mean, ask your babe out and you go pick her up and go somewhere. So for me, my first date, I don't know about yours. Well, do you have an imaginary date I don't know about?
With your spirit, Abi.
My twin brother.
Your twin brother. Okay, so guys, so he said Silverbird Galleria. For me, our first date was Mr. Biggs. Remember,
Mr. Biggs.
Mr. Biggs at Mechanic Village. That is it Jakonde Road?
I don't remember that one.
Mr. P.
Mr. Biggs.
Yeah, remember I just came back from school and you came to repair your car, and then you were like, oh, hey, what are you doing? Where are you? And I said, oh, I'm at home. And she said, okay, since you just got back from school, let us hang out. I'm going to be in Mechanic Village. And I said, oh, okay, sure. So he told me to meet him in Mr. Biggs, and I waited for him there. And for me, I think that was our first date, because that was where we kicked off the whole relationship.
But that's not a date now. I mean, you call it hangouts. A date, like I said.
Hangout and date, what's the difference?
A date is you ask a girl out, you dress up, you spray fine perfume.
I don't spray perfume
You
that
enter
day.
your house, you enter your car, drive to her house, you pick her up, and you guys go out together. That's my definition of dates. I mean, if you disagree, you can comment.
No,
But that's my own recollection of the first date.
your own registered first date.
date, yes.
Okay.
For me, that's my own definition of a date. But since you said, how can you have a date with Mr. Biggs for crying out loud?
Mr.
Go shop
Man,
buns and meat pie for Mr. Biggs. That's not a date, man.
that was a date for me, Mr. Man. Like, that's pretty much what was raining at that time. Okay, so
For you?
For him, Silverbird Galleria.
Yeah.
For me, Mr. Biggs.
Conflicts then.
So,
Okay.
the third question. What was your first impression of me?
No, well, my first impression is fine girl, wife material. I mean, that's my first impression.
Okay.
What was your own first impression of me?
So, my first impression of him was bad boy swag. Like, don't get me wrong, he was handsome. Like, but he has this, I don't know, if you ever get to meet him one day, he has this charisma about him, like the way he carries himself. And I don't know if it's because of his wide chest. So when I saw him, he was all dressed, looking smart, but he had this bad boy look. And honestly, he was chewing gum and he had headphones on and he was just walking. You know what? Don't worry, I will give you all that many descriptions in the video on how we met. But that's pretty much my first impression. My first impression was like, look at that bad guy, but he's handsome, sha. That kind of thing. So yeah, that was my first impression of my husband. So our fourth question: when did you meet my family?
I can't remember. I have a brain freeze on this one. Honestly, I can't remember. Like how long from when I first met you, or is that the question?
When did you meet my family? It doesn't matter. Like even if it's my mom, my brother, anybody.
I think your mom was the first person I met, right? If I can remember. I mean, it's been a long time. Honestly, I can't remember.
My mom was the first person you met.
Yeah, but I can't remember when. I know it was that same year anyway. But I can't remember when.
It's okay.
When first did you meet my family?
So I can't remember the year per se, but I know that the first person that I met was your cousin, Tega, yeah. And that must have been in 2010.
The following year.
The following year, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the first. 2010 was the first time I met any part of his family. Short, I met his cousin first. So 2010.
Okay.
So the fifth question: who said I love you first? Ah, wow. Before. No. See, I'm not social media generational. So it has to be loving first. So yeah, he said I love you first.
In the days of when girls were still playing hard to get.
So number 6, weird habits of each other. So what's my weird habits? Mr. One, I swear.
There are plenty of them.
It's only one they say she mentioned.
One. You said weird habits.
No.
Or weird habits.
Remove the S. Only one, please.
Okay, I should remove S and remove weird habits.
Weird habits.
Weird habits. Weird habits. Can I pass?
No.
I can't pass.
It doesn't have to be bad though.
Weird habits. It's not bad. I mean, one of your weird habits is talk too much.
That's not a habit, honey.
What was that?
I talk for a living.
Okay. You snore loudly.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's snoring. Well, to her defense, she's a mother of 3. She works, so it's always very tired snores. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness gracious!
Shake the building.
There was a day she snored so hard that because our baby sleeps in the same room as the youngest one, Toberi. The bros wake up, begin looking mama and say, babe, alpha, allow us sleep in peace. And it was so funny. He was up like, what is it?
They had to wake me up to adjust. That's That's not fair. I'm allowed to snore, I beg. I don't tire.
So, weird habits of mine.
So, one of his weird habits is, for me, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I actually think it's a good thing. He cannot use the bathroom without wiping the toilet, even if
OCD.
he's the one that used it last. He will come back and wipe it down, like he literally washes the whole toilet before he uses it again, even if it is just to pee. Like sometimes I'm like, when I say this piece no catch you, until you catch you know they think to wipe. So for me, that's one of his weird habits. Like I can never understand it.
That's hygienic now, right?
That's why I said it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I just can never understand it because now my house, so I'm not particular about it. I know that the toilet is clean, so once I'm ready, I go. You get. So yeah, so that's it for that. And number 7, I hope I've not even lost count of the question of the number. Number 7, how long have we been together? We've already well,
Oh, like the first question, all right?
yeah, we've already answered it sort of. We
11
answered
years.
it in a way. So 11 years in total. 6 years being married and 5 years dated 5 years and then been married for 6 years now. So
Yep. That's right.
11 years in total. So you know what, I'm actually skipping some questions because some questions are not, they don't make sense. They didn't apply to us. They didn't
Kind of
make,
question. Let's just hear it all the same. I mean,
like what I often do in my free time. Man,
pass.
sleep. I sleep.
My free time. My free time. What's free time? Do we have free time?
No, that I'm saying, like free time is like when you're sleeping in the night. So
Free time. Free time.
free time, like when the kids are not around, there's
When they're sleeping or
when
something.
they are sleeping. So
Well,
this
I
is
just-
like our free time.
For me, I either watch documentaries. I mean, nature buff. I watch documentaries. I watch car vlogs or blogs or whatever you guys call it. I just lounge. I just rest. That's what I do in my free time. So called free time anyway.
And
Okay.
then some of the questions are kind of repetitive.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pass. Like this one says, first thing you noticed about me. I think that we already that's first impression, pretty much
First impression.
the same thing.
Okay.
So the next question. So I think I've lost count of the numbers, but
Mhm.
the next question is, what pisses you off?
About you.
Well, no, that's
Oh,
not
generally.
generally.
Ah. Snitches.
I'm pretty damn sure
I hate snitches with a passion.
that pisses almost everybody off. So yeah, for me too, snitches.
I hate snitches.
I don't like people that I cannot trust, so I don't even like them around me. So once I sense that you are that kind of person, I cut you off.
Okay.
So the next question is what I'm good at. Which kind of question be all this ones?
You're good at plenty things though. You answer it first. What am I good at?
Hey, this man is a handyman. I don't know if you feel like
Handyman.
I don't have a lot of times I don't have to think about the answers because it's something that I actually I tell him all the time. So
Handyman.
I feel like these questions are not even for me. They are more for him because he's not the talking type. Me, I'm the talking in this house. Now me talk pass. So he's not the talking type. So I feel like these questions are even for you. For me, he is a handyman. Ese can do literally everything. We've been blessed with 3 children, and of course, mothers out there know what it looks like, what it feels like to be pregnant in the first trimester. I was terribly sick, and this guy will do everything, like clean house, wash plates, bath the other kids, cook. If he cannot cook, he'll buy food. He just has a way of doing everything. He cleans my car. Even if he will tell me, even if he says, Nene, this your car is too dirty and you always allow these children dirty it, I'm not cleaning this car for you anymore. Tomorrow you see him carrying things, going to clean motor. I'm like, where are you going? I'm going to clean your car now, it's dirty. Like, he repairs, he fixes, he mows the lawn, he does everything. So I think that he's good at everything.
OCD.
Yeah. he has partial OCD, and I don't know. I've been able to
like partial OCD.
Well, it's not like complete. There are
Full blown.
Yeah, you're not full blown OCD. You are still in the beginning stages. It's still in the beginning stages, guys. This house must not be scattered. Like, he can't even bear to see that these children scattered the house, or they have one toy somewhere that is not meant to be there.
So what are you good at?
That question is for you now.
Okay. What are you good at? You're good at a lot of things. I mean, she can cook. Oh my goodness. Boy, can she cook. Her food is... I'm not saying it because it's a camera. I mean, I tell her, right?
Mm-hmm.
When she cooks good food, my God, I can eat a whole plate. In fact, 2, 3. And I'm not a big eater, trust me. But when she cooks, I eat. She's a good cook. She's a very good cook. What's the next question?
Next question. What do we argue about the most?
Everything. I can't pinpoint one thing. We argue about everything. I mean, if you're a couple, if you're a true couple, I mean,
If you are honest with yourself,
honest with yourself, you know that husband and wife argue about everything. Everything on this planet Earth.
we
agree to disagree.
we agree
to disagree. No, so everything. Well, that's my answer. I don't know what your answer is. What's your answer?
Everything. I feel like it's everything. Like, we agree to disagree for sure. And then the next question is nicknames for each other.
Baby, baby me. That will not be. That's a no-brainer. No?
He calls me Nene. Nene is not my real name, oh guys. Don't worry, one day I will let you guys know what my real name is. But Nene is not my real name, but it has stuck. It has stuck, and so it depends on the mood.
For me, it's baby now. Baby.
It depends
Nene,
on the. It depends
baby.
on the mood. It depends on the mood.
Okay, when I'm angry, Nene.
When he's hungry, is when he calls me Nene. Once I hear his voice,
Nene.
Nene.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that.
I've done
Wait till
something
I don't do. Wait till I don't do.
When I want something.
But then when he wants
Baby.
something, when he's like happy
I
or
do like Mr. Macaroni. Baby.
oh my god. When he's happy and he wants something, he will call me sweetie names. Baby, honey, baby. But we don't I don't think we call ourselves sweethearts.
That's too local.
We don't do sweethearts. For me, even when I'm angry, I call him honey.
So that's my nickname.
Let me be particular. I call him honey.
When you're happy.
When I'm angry, when I'm happy, I call the tone will tell you.
No. That's I don't agree.
You don't agree why?
When you're angry, you know the names to call me now.
Essay.
No. Michael Daddy. Really? Michael Daddy. That was you call me now.
My mind didn't even go say.
I'll see you. Michael Daddy. Michael Daddy. When you're angry, it's Michael Daddy.
That's true. Even Fego said, Michael. By the way, Fego is Michael. Michael is Fego. They are the same people. I don't know why. We always call him Michael. We call him Michael. We call him Fego. I call him Fego more, but
His grandparents gave him Fego.
His grandparents
We give him
called him Fego, and we named
give
him Michael.
Michael.
So a lot of times we just find ourselves
Interchange the names.
calling him Michael. He's already used to it, child.
One day I called him Michael and said, "My name is Fego." I'm like, Michael Daddy. That is this.
Yes, when I'm upset, I call him Michael Daddy. Michael Daddy. Once I start calling Michael Daddy, he knows that I'm angry. My belly knows the sweets me at that time.
When she just says Michael Daddy, and I start thinking of the last 10 minutes, what have happened? So I don't know how to defend myself.
So yeah, and then on every other day I call him Honey. Yeah, those are the names we've pretty much given ourselves. Michael Daddy. That's like the sweetest name. Oh my god. Anyway, so actually the last question, we've gone by 20 questions already. Wow.
What's the last question?
We actually skipped some questions. They were repetitive, so
Okay.
we left them. So the last question for our tag is, so what is our favorite restaurant? TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, our favorite restaurant is TGI Friday. We love that restaurant. Nothing can change our minds. Alright guys, so that is the end of our couple tag questions. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I did. Did you enjoy it?
I most certainly did. It was more fun than I thought.
It was more fun than I thought, actually. We had pretty good laughs here. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. If you did, give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, well, my channel, and leave us a comment, share with your friends and family. And do you want to say bye?
Peace.
Peace. Have a lovely day, guys.
Happy 4th. Cheers.